Hello and welcome. So today's word is gonna be gotować, and it means to cook or to boil, depending on the situation. I'll talk about this in a moment. Let's just get over the conjugation stuff. So we have the present, which becomes ja gotuję, ty gotujesz, on or ona or ono gotuje, my gotujemy, wy gotujecie, oni, one gotują. Okay, so like same as the word studiować or kupować or anything that ends with ować. This is how usually most of the times conjugated. Okay, and then you have the past, which is always the simplest. All you have to do is remove the ending and then put the past form to it. For example, ja gotowałem or gotowałam if I was a female. Notice that in the past they changed the gender depending on the gender. Yeah, so we have ty gotowałeś or gotowałaś, and then so on. And then notice here, when we say my gotowaliśmy for guys and for females, gotowałyśmy. The same for males, gotowaliście, for female, gotowałyście. So there's the L and the W thing. And then we have oni, one, gotowali, and for one, gotowały. And I want you to keep in mind the third person of the past and the third person of the past here in the singular. So both of them, the plural and the singular, they are important because they are going to be used in the future. And how do we use them in the future? For example, if I say I will be cooking something, you would say będę gotował. So you're going to have to remember ja będę, ty będziesz, on będzie, my będziemy, wy będziecie, oni będą. Okay, so each of these means that I will be, for example, you will be, he or she or it will be. Okay, we will be, you will be, they will be, and then you add the verb after the will be thing. Okay, so gotował, będę gotował, I will be cooking, using the third person of the past conjugation of the verb. Okay, and then you have, if you're a girl and you're saying I will be cooking, you would say I będę gotowała. Okay, ja będę gotowała. Remember, you don't have to use the ja. And then if you're a girl, if you are talking to a girl, you would say ty będziesz gotowała. You will be cooking. If you are talking about a girl or a female, you would say ona będzie gotowała. So you use the female version, don't forget about it. And then when you're going to talk about ono będzie gotowało, it is when you're talking actually about the food itself. So when you say that the food will start boiling, okay, after 10 minutes, jedzenie będzie gotowało za 20 minut. Okay, będzie gotowało, so it will start boiling, or it will be cooked or whatever. Okay, depending on what do you mean. My będziemy gotowali, we will be cooking. Now we are going to use będziemy, but since it's in plural, we're going to use the third person of the past in the plural. Okay, so if I'm with my friends saying that we will be cooking, we would say będziemy gotowali. But if I'm with my friends saying, but if I was a girl and my friends are girls as well, we are a group of girls, we would say będziemy gotowały. Okay, and then when you say wy też będziecie gotowali, if you are talking to a guys or mix of guys and girls, you use this form gotowali, so the male wins. And then when you want to say wy będziecie gotowały, it means that you are talking to a group of females, telling them that you will be cooking. And the same for the third person, będą gotowali, będą gotowały. And then we have here the conditional. I have 3 videos about the conditional explaining them. I will put the link here, it will appear, and then you can go see if you don't know what the conditional is. So this is the conditional form. And if you know already how to use the future, the conditional is going to be way simpler. All you have to do is to do the same as you did in the future. Gotował, for example, and you add to it bym. Gotowałbym. So I would cook or I would be cooking. Gotowałabym, the same, but I'm female. And then you have byś, gotowałbyś, by, gotowałby, he would cook, she would cook, gotowałaby, it would cook, gotowałoby. We would cook, gotowalibyśmy. We would cook, but we are females, gotowałybyśmy, and then so on, byście and by. Okay? Notice here, on, ona, ono, it is by, and the same for oni, one, it is also by. Okay, so again, if you don't know, just go and check the conditional video. It is in the Polish for Beginners playlist. And then you have the imperative, as usual. The ending most likely is the J, so gotuj. Niech gotuje, let it cook, or let him cook, or make it cook, or make him cook. So niech means let or make. Gotujmy, so the same as gotuj, we add my, gotujmy. It's for us, let us cook. Gotujcie, go and cook. You are talking to people, to your sous chefs to go and cook. So gotujcie, something. Niech gotują, let them cook. And then you have the gerund, which is the name of the verb. Gotowanie, it's the process of cooking, okay? Let's move to the perfective aspect. I'm not going to talk in detail as well because it's the exact same thing. However, all you have to do is add u and it becomes perfective aspect. So what is perfective and imperfective? The imperfective is continuous order or aspect, and the perfective is not continuous simply. And then the second difference is that you don't have a present tense in perfective. So you have future, past, conditional, imperative. Here you have present, past, future. And the future, or let me say it otherwise, if you conjugate the same as the present, it doesn't mean that it's present. So for example here, ugotuje, ugotujesz, ugotuje, it's kind of close to the present form, but it's the same actually. All you have to do is add u, but it doesn't mean that it's present, it's future. Okay? And then you have the past, which is the same. You remove the C and then you put the past form, the same for the conditional and imperative. Now this means literally ugotuję, it means that I will cook. Here it means I am cooking. And the future, if you want to use the future in the imperfective aspect, you would say będę gotował. However, here you cannot say będę ugotował because ugotuje or ugotować is already in the future. Okay, so it's wrong to say będę ugotował. Okay, so ugotuję, I will cook. Ugotowałem, I cooked. You see, there's no continuous city. Ugotowałbym, I would cook. However, here I would be cooking. Ugotuj, cook something. Gotuj means that you are already cooking and I come tell you gotuj, gotuj, keep on cooking. Okay, so that's the difference between imperative and imperfective and perfective. And then you have the gerund, which simply means the same as gotowania. You have ugotowania. It's used differently. It means that the process of finishing the food, and here the process of cooking. So if you wanna, it actually makes sense because here ugotować means that something is already gonna be done or it's already done. Okay, so you kind of will know that when you try and start reading and then you see the situation and the context and all of this. Here we are just learning new words and what they mean. Okay, so I hope you understood. Give thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and see you soon.